And here we are. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna not make this hopefully too horrible. I've never been live before officially, but we're gonna see how much I can mess this up and God forbid, have some fun along the way. All right. At least now for the Avengers Doomsday Comic Con, they have not released the trailer yet. I had some people ask me earlier in a video that I did why. It's easy at this point. They don't even have a script. Sure, the movie's done, but what script do they have now at this point? Because this is what we're seeing so far. Let's take a look see.
37 movies that have brought in nearly $33 billion at the global box office.
$33 billion dollars.
The crown jewel, or should I say the infinity gauntlet of the franchise, the Avengers series, returns to the big screen.
For Avengers Doomsday. That's what we have so far. Look, if people want to be proud for that, that's fine. By all means, enjoy it. But I don't think this is going to do anything so far. We got a little bit of a treat.
It's literally ticking down to December 18 when Avengers Doomsday hits cinemas everywhere. And our goal is to do it bigger than ever before. To help us do that, we're assembling the best auditoriums around the world as we proudly introduce Infinity Vision.
Infinity Vision, great. This is great. This is exactly what we all wanted, right?
The sharpest and most vivid projection and the most thrilling and immersive CinemaCon.
Look, Kevin Feige, the guy that's saved
right? It's been a good week.
What would we do without Kevin Feige?
Seeing all the awesome movies being announced, and I'm going to go see in your theaters. There was one at the beginning of the week. Do you remember that was called Spider-Man: Brand New Day?
I love Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
We're very excited for that at the end of July with our friends at Sony. We're excited because to us, it's all about the theatrical experience. Marvel Studios movies are meant to be seen on the biggest and brightest screens with the most immersive sound in a packed auditorium. We want fans to feel immersed in that only in theaters experience, which is why I'm so excited for Marvel Studios to be part of this launch of Infinity Vision. And in the lead up to Doomsday, we're thrilled to bring Avengers Endgame back to theaters this September as an Infinity Vision release. Reliving the unmatched collective experience of seeing this movie in a theater with an audience. Endgame is one of our biggest, most emotional movies, and we have a whole new in-theater experience for fans.
Biggest emotional movies. Endgame. Where Mark Ruffalo went and snapped everybody into existence after running his mouth of what's going to be happening. This is not going to be working. So we got treated to that. And now we got Owen Anthony, who's these two legends. If you want to call them legends, like that's fine.
Hello, everybody. Hey there.
God.
All right. So Joe and I grew up in Cleveland, the rock and roll.
Shut up. Let's see. Let's get a little bit better dialogue here. Said, listen to these two yap the whole time. Oh, great. Robert Downey Jr. The guy that's going to apparently save the MCU.
All right, just checking. My God, here we are. CinemaCon is on.
It's on for cinema, but let's not forget, $80 million is what they had to take to bring Robert Downey Jr. back. $80 million. And they are going to be wondering about what the budget's going to cost for this. Fine. If you want to try and honestly bring back what you lost from everybody for $80 million to try and bring this dude back, okay. Then let's just see. All right. So let's go in here. See what Robert has to say.
I am just joining the thrill ride it is to be back with Kevin and Joe and Anthony. And honestly, I couldn't imagine reuniting with this amazing team after such a glorious run of success and creative.
glorious run of success. I would love to know what glorious run of success you've all had, because the last time I checked, you guys were in the shitter. Just the shitter a bit. If you want, I'm not going to stand in your way on your happiness, but if you want to sit there and tell me that Echo, Moon Knight, and any other one of your shows or movies, we can talk about the Eternals too, is going to be any form of success, and that's what you think success is, well, fuck me. You're a goddamn genius then.
Joy, let alone as a new character, the Doctor, Victor Von, look, he's right here. Epic, to say the least. And you know what I want to do? What I want to do is give away like 37,000 spoilers right now.
He's not going to be giving away any spoilers, because this is just coping at its finest. This is desperation. This is depravity. This is everything that you would want to think that it is. The fact that they had to honestly go to this point to bring back Robert Downey Jr. because they said, hey, we fucked up so badly. There is nothing else that we can do. Let's just bring Robert Downey Jr. back. You paid him $80 million for 2 movies, and you honestly think that this is going to change the course of anything and everything? Go ahead. So let's see.
Should I, just for fun?
Yeah.
But wait, hold, let's circle up, guys. Let me just check what's is it Wilson? Okay. How about instead of that, I just show you some footage, some stuff that no one has yet seen. I think that's a fair compromise.
No one has yet seen.
And this can only be known as the trailer of Doom.
There we go. That's better.
My dear Lord. That's crazy. Oh my God, I think we might have nailed it. If Captain is the architect and the brothers the interior designers, then we must admit that the heart of this home, the reason we are really all here, is the centerpiece, the kitchen sink, the kitchen island, the first Avenger, Captain America,
We really
Steve
think.
Rogers, Chris Evans.
How much money do you want? I want to see that paycheck. I want to see the paycheck that brought Chris Evans back, because let's face it, after screwing the pooch this bad, the amount of money that you had to pay these 2 knuckleheads just to come back is fucking ridiculous. But fine. Let's just try and see and give them the benefit of the doubt that you do not deserve it all.
Hey, everybody. Hey, pal. Things are still a little tense. You know, I said I would only come back if there was a real reason. And in Doomsday, there is a very real reason that these heroes need Steve Rogers. Now, it was 15 years ago that Downey and I began sparring as these characters.
That doesn't need you a little bit. I don't know what
we
was.
fought together. We fought against each other. Sometimes on the same team. But this guy that you've made, this guy, I love you, Downey, but this guy.
They're
I
what
don't
do you mean coping?
them spiking
Well,
words.
they could cope and copy everything else that they want,
Oh,
but they
are
are
doing
more
this
than
again?
coping
Are they
at this
really?
point.
Really?
Give down a set, guys.
And we had to come
Give down
back
a set.
All right.
with all of that. Okay, let's just face it. The fact that these guys are even coming back at this point, nope, not gonna buy it. I don't trust what they're trying to do. I don't trust their plan. I don't trust their outcome. Let's face it. What Hollywood has not learned at this point, all right, is a sheer guilt of destroying franchises. All right. You want to look at Lucasfilm. Yeah, you're going to throw Indiana Jones in there. You can throw in everything that they have done and messed up at this point, and it's just trash. Okay. Nothing is going to be working, but they're not. And if you think anything from The Mandalorian and Grogu, which came out, so fine. Let's see how badly they're going to screw up Mandalorian and Grogu also. I already hate it. I already hate this. There is no reason that little shitter should be back. What would make me happy is watching him die, honestly. What I want is just to kick that thing through a fence. I think that would make me really happy.
Heard stories of the Mandalorian bounty hunter.
Who's gay, by the way.
And a child.
I only hunt Imperial war criminals. I'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Is that Vader's theme?
This isn't about...
Nope. Jesus fuck Mary and Christ. Get that out of there. You have no right to be using Vader's theme for The Mandalorian and Grogu. This doesn't even look like a movie. This is not Mandalorian and Grogu. This is Mandalorian and the yapping beanie baby that looks like Mandalorian season 4. That's exactly what this looks like.
Revenge. It's about preventing another war.
Jesus Christ.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor first.
We're protecting everything the rebellion fought for.
What the shit biscuits? There is you are. I don't even know how to fucking. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do that.
We're protecting everything the rebellion fought for.
No. This is Kathleen Kennedy. All right. This is Kathleen Kennedy here in full force. Is exactly what this is. You cannot convince me otherwise. That is Kathleen Kennedy. Gone? No. This is exactly what they fucking wanted. I love it. This is just gonna be fun. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. This is just gonna tickle me pink.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Hey! Oh, the horrible baby. The bad baby.
Strap in.
We need a professional.
Hang on.
What happens when you're not there to protect him?
You good?
This looks like shit. No, I can't buy this. This just looks like shit. All right, Disney. This is what everything you want to do with Lucasfilm. George Lucas is just laughing with his billions of dollars that this is what you wanted to do to Star Wars. I hope everyone is happy. All these years, look, 6 years since the fall of Palpatine, this is what you wanted to come back to the big screen with. Our first Star Wars movie. It's 6 years. Do you remember Rey was supposed to get a movie? Rey Palpatine. She's not a fucking Skywalker. Got booted. Daisy Ridley came out on stage and was going to be promised all this money. Daisy Ridley was going to have her own movie because women. And that got booted. Anyone hear anything else about Rey's solo movie? No, you didn't. Because they just pushed that thing under the rug a little bit to make room for Mandalorian season 4.
I'll be right behind you. Go. Go.
I do not want Pedro Pascal right behind me.
Mandalorian, you will suffer. Then it will be his turn.
Monsters. The old protect the young. And then the young. Protect the old. It's time.
This looks horrible. What's the budget going to be on this thing? I have no idea. This looks like ass. Hey, look, he's driving. All right.
Are you scared? You should be.
Good job, baby.
This is the way.
That is the dumbest title that you could have thought of. You have writers, screen directors, and you have Dave 10-Gallon Hat Filoni, and this is the best title that you could think of to come back with Star Wars after being gone for all these years. This was the best thing for you to come back with for that. All right. And it's coming out. It is coming out, and it's going to be right quick, too. All right, fine.
Check your armor first.
No. You can't convince me otherwise that this is just coping. And this, for the Mandalorian and Grogu, okay, since the fall of Palpatine, you will be lucky. I bet you $1 billion at my left nut that this thing won't even clear 300 million. Not going to happen. 300 billion, not going to happen. This will not clear 300 million. With all the budget that they're trying to do with these movies now, I do not foresee this happening at all. But what we will do, for right now, we are seeing for Avengers Doomsday is reported to have a production budget of roughly $400 million with an additional $300 million or more, all right, in a marketing cost. That's what you want to spend on this. That's what... All right, so let's just take the numbers now at this point. $300 million. $700 million total. All right, $700 million. And you want it to go that high. It's not going to happen. Avengers Doomsday is going to have to clear at this point. Probably to break even if it's got $700 million when everything's all done. Post, press, reshoots, everything else. It's probably going to cost around, to break even, you're going to need them to pull 1.5, probably 1.7 billion just to break even. 1.7 billion just to break even. I guarantee you people are just going to love this or they're going to hate it. Because the cast, let's see. Let us take a look now. Let's just see. This is your cast. This is what and who you're going to be bringing back to try and save Disney. Nothing can be saved at this point. I don't think they're going to be able to save anything. Nonetheless, be able to try and fix all the damage that's been done at this point. Evans, so what we have so far for Doomsday, let's take a look here. You know what? Let us just take a look. because I will be very surprised if anything else honestly gets fixed at this point. But we're gonna take a look. Let's see. All right. So this is apparently what we're going to be getting. Everyone remembers Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. No, nobody talks about Shang-Chi anymore. This is not legitimate. This is the crap people are putting out, but this is the desperation that we're getting now at this point. Oh, fine.
I'm gonna need you to exit the premise.
Yeah, AI version after AI version. People are just trying to put this stuff out, and it's not working. Not buying it. So, that's what we're going to be looking at. So we're going to take this. And we're just going to see how horribly legitimized even this. No. All the stuff that they're trying to put out now for these kinds of trailers, I'm just, nope. Not doing it for me. I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it. But we're going to have to take a real long consideration here and even try to guess what they're going to be doing with this kind of work. All right. So this is where we are going to get a bunch of work. Black Snake. I can't get enough. The internet's just great. To where it's already now, as of just a few days ago, 281,000 dislikes for Black Snake. You cannot convince me otherwise that this is exactly why. Look, as I said before, you don't have the right. All right, let's do this. Don't threaten the fucking actors. No, shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't be threatening their lives for taking a job. You knew well, and you can't tell me otherwise. I can guarantee you this is exactly why they knew that they released his little death threat comments right before that first official trailer got released. They knew exactly what they were doing. And it's because of this chut right here. Showrunners, producers, they knew exactly what they were doing as soon as this came out. And that's exactly why. When they were doing this kind of stuff to try and pull everybody in because they knew things were down and out and they were just bad and shitty, they couldn't do anything else except Kingsley Shacklebolt. Pop Asiadu could have played him, no problem. No one would have cared. But they said, nope. No, we want a bigger character. We want Snape. And they did it. And now you have people saying that Tilda Swinton, and even I talked about it, is going to be playing Lord Voldemort. Last time I checked, I Am Tom was put in there for a reason. And they knew exactly what they were doing with it. Could have been Kingsley Shacklebolt. I think he could have been a great one, honestly. Because when you had Kingsley Shacklebolt, no one would have said a thing. No one would have cared at all. So let's go ahead and take a look at it again. Let's take a look. We'll do this. Dominic McLaughlin. Yeah, kid looks great as Harry Potter. Kid's going to kick ass. We all know the one reason why it's going to be Dick Frost. Yeah, great actor. Good for Hagrid. Still not a fan of the voice. The voice ain't doing it for me. Could have been doing a little bit deeper, I would have preferred. But fine. All right. All right, cool. They wanted to give it a little bit of a darker undertone. Awesome. Fine. I'm not going to, stitch, bitch, and want to complain or anything like that over it. Fine. All good for me, as far as I'm concerned. Want to make it a darker tone? I don't know what vending machine Draco got his hair cut in. Whatever. Let's see what for the girl that's playing Hermione. Look, no one cares. Yeah, she's a few shades darker of what people were expecting, or might even like. That's fine. I'm not going to give a kid a hard time. She's probably going to do really good, and she does the voice for the audiobooks also. Kids are going to do a good job. I'm going to give her credit. And yeah, the audiobook that she was doing sounds just like Emma Watson. Was doing a pretty good job. There he is. Black Snake. That is exactly why you have 281,000 dislikes. 281,000 because of Black Snake. Jesus fuck. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. All right. This is going to be as interesting as all hell, but you know what? Fine. Let's just see. Let's honestly see what they can do. And at this point, we don't even have the trailer yet for Doomsday. Waiting. But
has his duties.
But this is what we do have. They're still playing all this stuff for us.
The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
Nawada, Jesus, Nutella, whatever this dude's name is, was the worst casting choice you could have probably made for Namor. Luke Evans should have been casted. That's what I think. You could have did Luke Evans and nobody would have bitched about that. This dude just can't act for hell. And he couldn't even swim. I think, yeah, cool. Credit to him. The guy learned. All right, fine.
I have mine.
You need to eat a sandwich is what you need to do. Your first order is clean. You need to eat a sandwich.
You spent years believing the greatest threat had passed. That belief is why none of you are prepared for what comes now.
Doom stands at the center of it all. God, tyrant, savior.
death comes for us all. That's all I know for sure.
That's how it's supposed to start out. It's the teaser trailer, whenever the hell we get it. As it's supposed to start off with Sir Ian McKellen and Sir Patrick Stewart. They're probably going to get killed realistically within the first. They're going to kill them within the first few minutes of the movie. That is my guesstimate. First few minutes of the movie, gonna kill them.
That's all I know for sure.
I finally believed the world would allow us a life beyond war.
You notice also that it's been said that Chris Evans is returning. They haven't said once that he's returning as Captain America. It's always been that Chris Evans is returning. You want to know why? Because they can't step on Captain Affirmation America because he is per them Captain America. No. Anthony Mackie, Papa Doc, great actor. I got nothing against the guy. He's a shit Captain America, though.
War never left, Captain.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Then, Yancey Street between Broome and Grant.
Fucking hilarious.
You seek to bring the world to its knees. Then you will first have to bring down a god.
I love it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. This is going to be prime. See what's gonna do. Avengers and Doomsday, and we'll say it again. Doomsday, Secret Wars. All right. It's gonna be interesting to see what they are even gonna be remotely able to try and pull off. But we just don't have the official trailer yet. We got nothing. Let's see. Let me ask.
What I want to do is give away like 37,000 spoilers right now. Should I just for fun? But wait, hold. Let's circle up, guys. Let me just check. Let's get.
Keep in mind, they're paying Robert Downey Jr. over $80 million to come back. And this is apathy at its finest. This is desperation at its finest.
Okay. How about instead of that, I just show you some footage, some stuff that no one has yet seen. I think that's a fair compromise. And this can only be known as the trailer.
Give us the fucking trailer.
The CinemaCon trailer for Avengers Doomsday has finally leaked. Although it hasn't been officially released online yet, it is now available. And in this video...
No. Yeah. Apparently, you're going to be getting, if you're searching for it, you're going to be getting a lot of AI slop that's going to be trying to come through.
I'm going to walk you through it. So consider this a spoiler warning. Before we begin, full credit goes to new rock stars. They attended CinemaCon...
I will not give new rock stars any credit at all. They do not deserve any credit for what they've done and what they've been trying to push and pull, especially Eric Voss. You can't convince me that he's married to a woman, though. I'm not buying it. Not going to be buying it at all. So let's see if he's ever going to be able to try and pull this off the right way, because they're not. This was released. And I'm just going to say what everyone's thinking. And man has a massive, massive problem with beating women. Or his nose.
The exiled one has fallen. The one who called himself He Who Remains no longer guards the flow of time. multiverse shall behold its true sovereign.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Kill him!
Kill him. Kill him all. Doing everyone a favor at this point. And look, I'll say this. Look, pre-controversy with Jonathan Majors, the guy was just horrible as Kang. It was horrible. You could have had one of the prime badasses and the OGs from the MCU. Could have had it. Instead, you gave a guy who literally spent his time auditioning as a clown. He had like some circus juggling act. And you wonder why his performance as Kang was complete shit. And people honestly want to wonder why it was that bad. That's why. The guy can't act for shit. What's going on, buddy? Where's the trailer at? Let me know. Where's the trailer? Come on. Fuck him up. Okay. Oh shit.
What have you done? I removed the noise. Where is it? It's no longer under our control.
It's under your nose.
A throne beyond time. Give me a name. Loki.
God damn it.
I can help you. I don't think so.
So, yeah. AI notwithstanding. Yeah, it's AI. You're getting every single video that everyone wants to do with AI because they want their clicks, they want their views. Don't trust this crap. It's not legitimate. Just wait until they actually bring out the official trailer, which for some reason we just haven't got yet, and I have no idea what the fuck they're waiting on. They got everybody and their mother waiting for this thing, and we just haven't seen it yet. Could be today, could be tomorrow. I would have thought because they released it at Comic-Con yesterday that it could have actually been out. But no. And a lot of people are surprised. I've seen a lot of people's comments on like other threads and everything like that why isn't it out yet? Why isn't it released? They didn't even have a script for this movie practically when they were writing it. They didn't even have a script. This is a version that we can get. They actually want to kill Kang.
Where is it? It's no longer under our control. A throne beyond time. Give me a name. Loki. I can help you.
Oh, great.
I don't think so.
I mean, AI version, obviously it is. Pretty funny, though. I'll give him that.
We'll meet soon, Loki.
A lot of this stuff is going around. I don't know when they're ever going to be able to actually give us the official trailer that we want. But alas, it will be coming at some point. When that's ever going to be, we have no idea. I can be somewhat optimistic as to when we're actually going to get that trailer. And it's, well, you know what? Could probably be tonight, maybe. Could be in a few weeks. No idea. But I wanted to get on here and really screw up streaming for the first time. So I appreciate everybody that put up with these shenanigans and all of this tomfoolery. So I appreciate it, guys. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Have a good one. When the trailer does come out, I will be doing a live stream for that. So hopefully the sooner the better. And I appreciate everyone for coming by. Thank you.